Look at this buck. Holy God.
Yeah!
Oh my God. I am beyond fucking mind blown.
Smoked him. He made the fatal mistake.
Youth Weekend 2026. We were able to take a buddy from work, his son Callahan. We were able to take him out Sunday. He had some other plans on Saturday, so he wasn't able to go. So we had one day to get it done. We worked for that turkey. He did a stroke of business. He worked really hard. We're really proud of him. He put up with quite a bit from myself and Anderson. But started out in the morning, we had a really cool hen encounter. Got to be able to show him how the hens will talk and everything, and really got her wound up and working. So we got a little bit of that.
If we let them cross the road, we could go after them on that side, right?
Yeah, but if they're gonna cross that way,
I don't know.
it's Jake.
Where's the house? Here. Oh. He's got a decent sized beard for Jake.
Nothing. Then we got into another spot. We'd called a bunch of different areas. Nothing was really answering that morning. We'd going to check another spot. Had just gotten out of the truck, saw a longbeard coming across the field. Went in after him. Tried to show him the decoy. He was pretty interested, but eventually wanted really nothing to do with us. I think he got spooked. And he just kind of worked his way across this little pasture, hopped over the river that was there, and they got into the upper pasture. We kind of worked our way up through. I was able to get him to gobble once. After that, he started going up, and he would gobble, but he would go away from us. Anderson, the bird's gobbling. We gotta go. And up the hill or up the side of the mountain, and he kept going. The differences between youth and wisdom. Anderson heard that bird gobbling up on top of the mountain. I told him I've been up there. It's really steep. And he said, yeah, but he's still gobbling. And I said, yeah, well, he's headed away from us. We talked about the 3 cardinal rules. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rules, but you won't call a bird downhill. You won't call a bird across water. And you won't call a bird across a fence line. Most of the time. But they wanted to go after it. We went up to the top. He gobbled right up until the point he hit. There's a bowl on the backside, and he pitched off that. So we get a nice little hike in. It took us a while to get up there.
Did you see him breaking the strut?
Is this even filming?
No. See, this is record.
He went up, but he gobbled. He broke into strut.
One eternity later. Had a bird that does that ever.
He couldn't have been. Actually, now seeing this, he couldn't have been more than 100 yards away. He called him like, oh fuck, close.
He probably was right down on the edge.
That's why I was like,
But that drops fucking.
I bet he either made too much noise, he saw us or something, and he just flew down. He was hot though. He was gobbling hot.
Wound up, but he's weary. That's what I mean. That's what he did down there.
Yeah.
But then he got up here where he felt safe and just fucking kept hammering and hammering and hammering.
And then come back down, got back in the truck. There was another area not far from there, just down the road we were going to check. Farm field, kind of pasture in between some barns and a house. Saw some jakes out there. Decided that we could make a move on them, but to stay hidden, we were going to have to work our way down the river. And we got in towards the river, kind of worked our way down. And you'll see in the video, we got down there and the birds actually worked their way the opposite direction than what we thought they were going to. Kind of came right up to us. They got right up to us, saw us, weren't really sure what we were, pitched their way up and crossed the road. So we waited for them to cross the road. Once we knew they were across, we kind of worked our way back down the river, went up the bank, crossed the road, got up on the side hill, went up a few hundred yards. And you'll see in the video we were able to kill them. None of them gobbled, but we were able to pique their interest, showed them that decoy. Between that and the yelping, that kind of piqued their interest. And Cal made a beautiful shot on that bird. So all in all, it was very productive. We really enjoyed it. I love taking kids out. I think we created a monster. He really wants to go hunting again. And hopefully we'll get to take him here for the regular season. But anyway, enjoy.
I don't like this. They're going across, but they're coming. They're coming. They're coming right at you. They're going to the left. You're going to see them in just a second. They're going to be to the left by that maple tree. They're going to go right now. He's looking. Yeah. They're coming. Slowly, but they're coming this way.
Get ready, get ready. If you need to, stand up, and when you're gonna start turning, you're gonna want to move a little bit.
He's right there. He's this one call.
You see him right there? Yeah.
Tell him don't shoot. They gotta stop.
What you got? Get ready.
They gotta separate. You're too close right now. Can you see him?
She's right there. What you got? Get ready.
They gotta separate. They're too close right now. Here. Can you see him? Hold on. Can you see him, Cal? But you can't shoot them when they're in line. You gotta let them step apart. So if one separates, like the one going to the left. Hold on. Just let them go to the left. They're gonna pop up by this tree. Can you see on the side of this big white birch? They're gonna come right up next to it. Hold on, don't shoot them, they're too close. Hold on.
Last one.
Yeah, hold on. Shoot the last one. Yeah, you got him. see them, Cal, but you can't shoot them when they're in line. You gotta let them step apart. So if one separates, like the one going to the left. Hold on. Just let them go to the left. They're gonna pop up by this tree. Can you see on the side of this big white birch? They're gonna come right up next to it. Alarm, don't shoot them, they're too close.
Last one?
Yep. Shoot the last one. You got him. Grab your gun. Now, is that a longbeard? Is that a longbeard? Almost a longbeard. Yeah, that's a good bird.
Oh.
Nice job, Cal.
Hell yeah.
Good job, dude. Fuck yeah.
The camera work here was definitely pretty shoddy.
I think I got it on
I
mine.
jumped into the birds because they were getting so close.
Yeah. Whew. Now I know exactly how you feel. Can't hear shit out of this here because this barrel was goddamn close.
So what I was trying to do was tell you to get down, like slide down towards me. I was gonna let him stand up and hold up against the tree so he had a solid rest.
I got you. That works perfect though.
Oh yeah.
I was like, outside.
Because I thought they were gonna come up above that that big white birch. Fuck yeah, dude. Good job.
Hell yeah.
It's a good one.
Alright, hang on, I gotta change the battery.
Yep.